Okay.
Okay. So when it comes to inspiring and helping others, you definitely go out of your way, to also help someone else, because everything you're saying makes so much sense, especially when it comes to yourself and being happy, and also doing something to help someone else.
Yes.
So I definitely want to thank you for being part of the Wonder Woman projects or
Thank
the
you as well.
Chronicles.
Yes.
And also for your intention for becoming part of it is good. It comes from a good place. So it's definitely going to be blessed.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so from here on, is there anything specific that you still want to do this year? That you for yourself, a goal that you set for yourself that you don't mind to share with us?
This year I've literally planned the whole year in advance,
Uh-huh.
including little heart stickers on the days where people have birthdays.
Oh, nice.
So that I don't forget to celebrate
Yeah.
the people I love.
Yes.
But in the same way, I have a little heart sticker on every day that I have a market.
Yes.
So my idea was to pre-plan the year as much as possible. I mean, obviously things can happen and so on.
Yeah.
And then I know, okay, so for example, March, April, May, I have markets, but June I would like to take off for myself.
Okay.
So that to me is a small goal
Yeah.
that I want to reach, but it means working hard for 3 events in a row, and then potentially reaching my goal and having a month to myself where I can work on other projects, do something else, explore something, possibly do an additional massage course, something for myself, whatever that might be. So that's a small goal that I've set for myself. We'll see if I can reach that after this market now.
Yeah.
And
But I'm sure you'll be able to reach them.
I hope so, yes. So, so that's a small goal that I've set for myself. It might not be much of a goal to someone else, but for me, it means hard work and dedication, and to not have to work for a month. Having the freedom to take a little bit of a break to do something else is a luxury on its own. Some people can't even begin to dream of doing something like that when they're working month to month, which has been the case for me for very many years.
Okay.
So, especially through COVID, it was definitely a month-to-month situation, trying our best to survive through all of it. And so, that to me is a small personal goal that I'd like to achieve this year.
No, I'm sure you will.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so then can you give me? You've got so many inspiring things that you say, that you show. If you could think of something that you can say, because there's a lot of women who are struggling and suffering from issues with themselves, about themselves, with depression, with ailments, diseases, things that they have to try to suppress and put up a smiley face because for the husband's sake or for the kids' sake or for work's sake, So they still have to hou die blink aan bo, basically. So what would you give to them as a bit of an inspiration, a word of motivation, just to help them keep holding on?
Well, look, there was also a time in my life where I struggled with depression and anxiety and things like that. And if I think back to how I felt about myself then versus how I feel about myself now, the only difference was my mindset. So I feel that taking responsibility for your situation is the first step.
Yes.
You might be in that situation due to circumstances and everything, but at the end of the day, it's your situation.
Yeah.
And no one's gonna come and save you from that situation.
Yeah, you need to find your own way out of it.
Whether it's your fault or not.
And you need to find your own way out of it.
You need to find your own way out of it, and you're not gonna find your way out of it if you're making it difficult for yourself by getting down on yourself.
Yeah.
So the way I moved past those years of depression and feeling bad about myself was to make the decision to take responsibility for my situation, and to also make the decision to every day try and be a little bit better than I was the day before.
Yeah.
So my towards myself, not towards the world, towards myself. So that means setting a personal goal in the lines of I'm going to say my I love you affirmation every day for a week.
Okay.
Setting a small goal for yourself which you can achieve.
Yes, absolutely.
So, and as you're achieving smaller goals, before you know it, you've built your momentum and you're all of a sudden feeling heaps better about yourself.
Absolutely.
And it's only because you've woken up every day, taken 10 minutes to tell yourself, look in the mirror, tell yourself, I love you.
Yes.
Even if you don't believe it in the beginning,
if you're not sure exactly,
just to do
doubt
it.
And you feel stupid doing it.
I find the success that I've had was in discipline towards my small habits.
Yeah, and those are the ones that actually make or break you. The
Yes.
small habits,
Yes.
you know. Absolutely.
So that would be my advice if somebody is really down and out, to tell them that they must pull themselves together and have a big goal in mind. It's not going to help them.
Exactly.
What's
Just be positive.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I can say more, but I'm going to stop now.